How's it going, guys? Brad here. We're back with Hogwarts Legacy, and we're going to get right into the game. So, this is where we left off. We just got sorted. I think we got sorted into Hufflepuff, technically, but we chose Gryffindor. I'm not sure if I'm going to regret that one, because Gryffindor is kind of basic, but it is what it is. I'm not sure if there's anything I'm supposed to do in here. I don't remember how to open my inventory, honestly.
Revelio.
Oh. Nice. Just go upstairs.
Now, which way is the common room?
Oh my. Nope. Level 1 lock. Okay, guess I'm not even level 1.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Hey yo, why are you talking about me?
Revelio.
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food, like that poor man from the ministry.
Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
A little room, everyone. Let them through.
I hope a professor
If
catches
I
her
get
this
caught, I
time.
shan't defend you. Oh, perhaps I should.
What's up?
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little
Why
before
would I
we
lie?
arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Yorkshire pudding?
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Alright. I guess I'll go to...
Who does Nelly think she is
I'll just
anyway?
go to this guy.
Do anything for a thrill.
Professor could arrive any moment.
You always tell the first year Hogwarts. Reek of vinegar.
Wow.
I would really like someone to try it. Sure you don't want to try
Weasley.
it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Nice. I wonder if, I wonder which Wonder like how he's related to Ron Weasley.
She gets bolder every
Please
year.
get down.
Nelly thinks
The
she is
professor could
anyway.
arrive any moment.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way.
Nellie.
Oxfire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
I feel like I'm playing Skyrim. Everybody asks me about a dragon. Yeah.
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe
Crikey.
it. How thrilling. And also terrifying. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
I take it you're not afraid of heights.
Alright, bro.
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no
not even
idea
that
how I got
high.
there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
Right.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
New
Bruh.
Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
You need a hand?
Someone was trying to come up with some sort of clever hacks the other day.
I'd imagine the Hufflepuff common room smells the most delicious on account of it being so close to the kitchen.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What's that?
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Nice.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Alright, come on. Let's do it.
This way.
Following you.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Twins?
Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Yep. Why don't you keep up, Professor Weasley? There you go.
The guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
Alright, what next?
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Alright, hold up, I'm petting the cat. Chill out. What's this? Why is it just like a search it? Nice. Why is that just in the hall?
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your
flue
field
flames.
guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Was I supposed to fast travel?
And here we are.
Nice.
Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
I don't remember this in that movie.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Is this? I feel like this isn't in the movie.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Okay. Thanks.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig
I can
has
trust
his
Professor
reasons for
Weasley.
keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Nice.
My older sisters taught me everything I needed to know about Hogwarts.
What's up, Professor Fig?
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Right.
Good. Now, as
Headmaster's
capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Let's do charms first.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
All right.
What are you up to now?
Why does the castle not look that big? Maybe it's just I don't know.
Revelio.
Okay, I guess I can't do anything with that right now. Little kitty. Hello. Okay, why you sound like that?
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back for the lesson.
The goblins and the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I
this
shall
a
cheer for the
ghost?
boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil
Is it a
Flack.
ghost or just a
Fight,
weird
fight!
dude?
It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Who is this Peeves dude? Burst off a bean. Alright. Oh, okay.
Personally, I think it's a thing.
So how do I open this? 035 question mark. Unicorn 412 question mark. Ah. Roll it. Let's try this. Okay. You know what? We will try this at another time, I
Oh,
suppose.
nice to see you, my young friend.
Bathroom last year. I'd missed class for a week to soak in that tub.
Professor Weasley's easily my favourite.
Again.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Bro, I don't know anything. I don't know a damn thing.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Okay.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day,
person
I
does
was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Where did bro get
So
those,
why don't we have our newest students start us off?
wooden boards from and the balls? Where did he get them from?
Now, Accio, think of this like gobs. That's it! Happens to the best of us. Splendid! Don't lose your composure. Excellent control there.
I was holding on to it. Is it gonna stop?
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge?
Alright, she's just gonna do it
Come
perfectly.
on
I
up.
could have if I would have known how to do it. I was holding on to it and letting go. It was just it just
You
kept
be
going.
the blues just as before, and Miss Onai,
okay,
you
got it.
are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
Alright, can I go now?
Accio!
See, I'm nice with it.
That's it!
What's this?
Oh. Let's go.
Quite impressive. Lisa. There we go.
Accio!
A perfect score!
Perfecto! Told you I'm nice with it. Nice.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
What do you do?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this.
Okay.
Yes!
Accio!
Let's go. That was close.
Here we go.
Okay.
That is how it's done.
Can I do it?
Accio!
Oh, alright, it's fine. Not a perfect score, but it's fine.
Brilliant. Watch this.
Watch what, girl? Why did that still move forward?
Phew.
Okay. Oh! Let's go!
Ouch! Well played.
Very good, both
Easy
of
claps.
you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you.
Right, I'm a natural.
Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Do they have like a African Hogwarts or something?
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. but I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Sounds like homework. You good? Oh, level 2.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
She seems nice. Bro, chill out. Why is this man look like Cole Sprouse? Alright. Should I try this puzzle again? Is it gonna be different? Nope.
11 minutes later.
Okay. Okay, I got it. I don't know how. Alright. What's in here? Ooh. A statue of these things that you can only see when you see someone die. I forget what they're called. Nice. GG. Alright, can I put that on now? Neckwear. That looks kind of goofy. Does it give me 4 offense? Okay, I guess I'll just keep it. I'll take it off for now. It looks goofy. I'll put it on if I'm like battling something. Alright, roll that on. I don't need glasses. Does that do anything for me? No. I'm not gonna walk around with gloves on. That's kind of weird right now. Let's get my sleepwear on. Oh, so I can take off the cloak. It's actually valid. Just leave the cloak off. Let's be different. I don't want my cloak on. There we go. I'm kind of fly.
I hear Feldcroft's been getting attacked by Ranrock's loyalists. He'll not find me there anytime soon.
The cat wants me to pet her.
Life seems rather dull in the hamlets around here. I'd much rather live in a big city like London.
I'll be weeks from spin.
Alright. Now that I'm looking fresh, let's head to our other... to the map.
The headmaster hates everyone who isn't in your blood.
It does that dinging noise every time, and I cannot tell if it like actually means something, or I guess it does maybe.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Okay.
Is that all you've got?
Hey yo!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Here we go. I wonder if I'll fail one of those one time.
Levioso.
Nice.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, Levioso. Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Nice.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso, this can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I've only all my students for this event.
Levioso.
I do jump in life dueling. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Okay.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Bro, you didn't even... Bro didn't give
I
any...
put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Nice.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Nice. More homework.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is just...
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Why is your voice like that?
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Yeah, I should probably lie.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the
Probably
most
not.
out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret
Sounds
dueling
fun.
club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon.
Okay, where to now? Lego. Another one of these. Can I catch those or something? Oh. Oopsies.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
She talks to me. Ah, that makes a lot more sense.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Right.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind.
I don't have Lumos.
But I'm
I know
not
I
sure
do.
what to do next.
Just press. What do I press for Lumos?
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
I forget how to use Lumos.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Oh. I'm realizing that this is Lumos and the other one's a basic attack.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Okay, there's a big guy holding a bottle. That's the fountain. But this way. Big guy holding a bottle.
This looks like the location from the painting.
Right.
What could be so special about it? Accio!
Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Oh wait, yeah.
Lumos.
Oh,
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
okay.
you ever noticed him potion?
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Okay. Where's she at? Is that her up there? No, she's
From
Hufflepuff.
my grandmother.
Oh, what was it?
An enchanted
okay.
outlaw.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it.
Right.
You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The
Alright.
moth! I should have seen that.
Right, but you didn't. Where'd that page go? Saw a page flying around over here. Oh, there it is.
Accio!
Hey, kitty. I feel like you gotta pet every cat I walk by. Oh no. Oh. I have one more page to get.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Deke.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Let's go with
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can.
Jack
Once
Harlow.
you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Revelio.
Jack Harlow's grandpa's in this game. Nice. Just stealing money from the professor.
I used to like transfiguration.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Revelio. Accio. Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous.
Nice.
You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Oh, Lord. Let's get it. What am I repairing?
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water.
Okay,
It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Interesting. Thanks, bro. So off to Hogsmeade next. There's a side quest up here.
Oh dear, I shall get in trouble.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. Thank you for asking. And I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You might recall that I was trying to cast non-verbally when we met in the common room. Well, I mastered that, and now I've taken to creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Okay, but what if I read it? She's stressed.
Accio. Got it. Only 4 more to go. This must be Cressida's diary.
Okay.
I'd want this back too if I were her.
Today was a good day, that is, until Gareth splashed whatever ridiculous concoction is going on. Is there another page, or is that it? Alright, nothing juicy there. I swear I saw the book over here.
I bet Black could tell a few tales about
Oh, it is.
Accio! That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Some of us are tidier than others.
Nice. Yo. We straight.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
I mean, there wasn't much in it, girl. Not that big of a deal. Hey, yo. Should I go in there? Okay, I can just get out. Ooh, a hat. Oh, it's not a way. What is this? Gives me 7 defense. It looks goofy. Does my robes actually give me anything? No. Nice.
It's so much better when it gets dark.
Okay, she's right down there. Okay, guys, so I think I'm gonna stop right here, and we'll get back into the game the next episode. See you guys later.